It is time to check back in on a person I will loosely describe as a man. His name, Isaac. His stage name, Ask Yourself. His mission in life? To convert you to veganism. The problem? He sucks at it. He is, how can I describe him? A waifishly thin Holocaust survivor with a pencil neck, the testosterone level of a queef, and he looks like a cross between a Jim Henson Muppet and some sort of albino Somali. Add on top of that a goofy Canadian accent, and then just give up. I mean, it's a mess. But every once in a while, this cringy little bitch rears his head. He reared his head the other day. I was watching Vosh, the fat, gay, man-bunned communist, and Isaac drops super chat because the tubby degenerate was making fun of me, and he jumped in. I mean, it was macho as shit. He jumped into that mob of Spergs and added a little extra Spergery on top. Fucking fantastic. So that's what he does, is he tries to leech onto people who have popularity. Tried it with me, tried it with Vegan Gains, tries it with Vosh, and now he's trying to do it with Coach Red Pill. Coach Red Pill was on a Discord, a popular Discord, I think the politics Discord, and he was doing an AMA. And wouldn't you know it, Sperg yourself, Isaac decided to ambush him. But Devon, with what? Oh, Isaac, he's a true Renaissance man. He talks about a lot of stuff. Oh, that's right, the same goddamn bullshit arguments. So he views this as an opportunity for the cause. Yeah, brothers, we're gonna turn the world into vegans, hooray! And he has the same shit arguments. I dissected them a couple years back. So I was interested to see if he has changed at all. And no, he hasn't. He's the same goofy-ass loser as he always was. Who is Coach Red Pill? I mean, this is a situation where it's a lose-lose. I mean, both guys are absolute dumpster fires. Coach Red Pill is some con man from America living in the Ukraine. He's a right-wing chud. I don't know how else to describe him, aside from the Pied Piper of incels. So he has gained popularity online by speaking to a disenfranchised group of men/losers who are seeking parental advice from an older man. And the glorious thing of it is they're taking advice about women from this fucking guy. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is the state of the people on the internet is just inexcusably stupid, befuddling. But okay, yeah guys, follow his advice, you'll end up like him. Good job. So he has video titles, amazing sense of visual design here. Let's take a look at some of these names. Chasing Indifferent Women. So he has warnings and tips about how to get this certain type of woman. Women don't want the truth, they want lies. A little fuck you to women there. Never discuss your relationship. He's a relationship coach. Fatalism and doing something. All right, so a huge part of his audience are all depressed because none of them get sex. It's kind of a black-pilled corner of the internet. Tattoos are a sign. Oh, I wonder if it's a good sign. No, it's probably a bad sign. They're shit. Women are shit. I made a mistake. Uh-oh, did you trust a woman? Did you start a shared bank account? What was that? Women lie to themselves more than men. So they're lying to everyone. Fuck women. Advice to young men raised by single mothers. Your mother was a dirty tramp, and she was lying, and she's a bitch, and probably has tattoos. Fuck her, and you should probably emancipate yourself from your family. When people confuse kindness with weakness, this is where he gets alpha, and you gotta be mean, you gotta be tough, you cannot simp. A warning to pretty girls. Oh my god, that's Coach Red Pill. An open letter to pretty girls, you're a piece of shit. Sincerely, a guy you'll never fuck. If you're thinking about suicide. Well, hey, disenfranchised incel men, here's one thing that men are better than women at: suicide. So hooray for team men. Here's a video called Shame Women. Here's one called Bros Before Hoes. After sex, the truth is revealed. Teach me about pillow talk, Coach Red Pill. Let's just be friends. Oh, he knows a lot about getting friend zoned, I guess. Okay. Here's a video called Women, 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 exclamation point. Oh, and here's one, Women Are Wonderful. And that is a compilation. It's a guest. They had a guest come on and do a video. And the guest was an even bigger douchebag than Coach Red Pill. And it's I Hypocrite, who is another fucking black-pilled incel who has major issues with women. And he doesn't think women are wonderful. He thinks they're pieces of shit. Because they're not with him. Because they don't want to be with him. And finally, here's one, The 1,000-Cock Stare. And they are making fun of the hypothetical woman who has been with 1,000 cocks. And she is dead inside, and she stares like a zombie. Okay, sorry, that's not the last one. Here's the last one. Incels are all right. What the No, they're not, dude. First of all, no, they're not. Second of all, good Lord, that is your market. Hey, incels, it's okay to be you because you're good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, nobody likes you. Okay, so you have these two shit shows meeting on an AMA and trying to flex on each other in front of a crowd of people. It is Trey Imberioso. Let's witness.
Okay, well, thank you for that, and thanks, Grace, for asking the question. We've got a friend of the server on. Ask Yourself wants to ask you something. Actually, I think Ask Yourself. I think you can unmute yourself because you have the verified role.
Oh, okay, cool. How are you doing, Doobie and Coach?
I'm doing well. And for people who don't know, maybe Coach Red Pill doesn't know, Isaac or Ask Yourself runs, I think, one of the largest vegan YouTube channels.
That is not true. It is not one of the largest.
Okay.
What the fuck? It is one of the smallest. It has 20,000 subs. Not even.
By any means.
One of the largest.
Is the largest.
It's really.
Hey,
it's
you
really
gotta
not,
fake it till
okay.
you make it, Isaac.
Yeah, it's huge. It's gigantic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
bigger than China.
All right, so Coach, I'm just kind of here to do the only thing I ever do in politics, which is grill AMA guests about animal ethics. So I just ask you some questions.
Grill them?
As in kind of cross-examine, ask some questions.
Okay, so the next 5 minutes are going to be Coach Red Pill trying to uncork a dad joke about how a vegan is talking about grilling, as if you can't grill things that are not meat. But, okay, it's ridiculous. Isaac is too socially inept to register the humorous attempt by Coach Red Pill, and the following is the awkwardness that engendered.
No, grill, put them on the grill?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad thing, though.
No, yeah.
You know, just like when you poke someone with some questions, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this is, at its core, a very repugnant and tiresome thing that the man is doing. He's coming into a public forum, and he's basically saying, I'm better than you. It's a male Anna Kasparian situation. He's morally agging on a dude because he's a meat eater, he's a carnivore, and Isaac is an enlightened vegan. It's boring, it's predictable, it's ineffective, it's obnoxious.
No. I was just the irony of the word choice that you use. But
okay. I thought you were doing what some people do, which is always very strange to me, which is take offense at the thought of someone grilling them, which I just can't wrap my head around that.
I neither can I.
Yeah, because
but you are a vegan and you want to grill me. Isn't that cannibalism? Isn't that against you?
Maybe
veganism?
Metaphorically.
So there's Isaac really playing along with the joke. This is dry. This is maddening. Both of these men are dipshits.
Jesus Christ, man. You're quite the vegan, are you? Yes, I'm vegan, but also cannibal.
Yes, metaphorical cannibal, which I don't think is going to contradict with veganism. So yeah, let me just ask you a few questions, and obviously, the idea here isn't to gotcha. I'm sure you haven't you don't talk about animal ethics, right? So it's probably not a topic you've thought through in detail, but maybe I can get you to think about it a little bit. So first question would be, if the animals who were currently holocausting were replaced with humans, presumably you would say that would be wrong to support.
Okay, so he is still attempting to preemptively win the argument by slipping in the word Holocaust without anyone making a protest. What we currently do to animals is a Holocaust. It's a Holocaust. And you know why he uses that word? Because everyone's against Holocausts, right? Totally right. So just refer to this as a Holocaust and then everyone will be against it. The problem is, Holocaust is a word referencing one thing and one thing only, the mass execution of human beings. Now, Isaac knows that, but he still tries this technique, which really takes his weak bitch bullshit to the next level. He tries to hide behind the definition in the dictionary, which doesn't specifically say humans, even though the connotations clearly state that it does. The usage of that word is such that it only refers to human beings. That's how we use it, and that's what it means. And let us crack open the vegan agenda because it's as true now as when I wrote it. So number one is debate me, bro, which is what he's doing right now. He would view this as a debate, even though he walked into it as, oh, it's a friendly conversation. Oh yeah, I just wanted to make you think about animal ethics. And then he posts it on his channel. He comes across as the biggest geek Nimrod in the universe in this clip, and he still posts it on his channel because He's a debater, bro. Hey, Devon, why don't you ever debate me? Hey, everyone debate me. Yeah, so we can go through the same stupid thing time after time. He is a clout-chasing loser. So number 1 is what he's doing right now, debate me, bro. But look at number 10. You are pro-Holocaust. Because you're a meat eater, which by definition means you're in favor of the animal Holocaust. So he walks into a conversation, presumably trying to evolve someone's position in regards to meat consumption, and he starts by saying you're pro-Holocaust. Now, this stupid tactic of his will derail this conversation for the next 5 minutes. And Coach Red Pill, to his credit, notices what he's trying to do, and he doesn't let him do it. And what we're seeing here is also number 6, which is humans are no different than animals except for when they are different than animals. So, yes, there's differences. I mean, morally, kind of. There's biological differences for sure. I guess morally they see no difference. But when it comes to the killing of animals, there can be no justifiable reason, and it's just like the indiscriminate killing of human beings. So animals are just like humans when I want to use the word Holocaust, but then in other ways they're different. But when I want them to be the same, they're the same.
That the animals that are being slaughtered for food were replaced by humans, that would be wrong?
I'm just going to turn your volume up. You're a little quiet. Yeah, if we were to replace the animals that we're currently holocausting with humans, would you consider that situation, that human holocaust, to be wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, Isaac, you're so 3D level chess right now. Holy shit. Look at him guiding us down this masterfully engineered argument. Oh Christ. I know what Coach Red Pill's going to say. He can only say one thing. Hey, Coach Red Pill, are you in favor of a holocaust of humans? No. Oh, well, gotcha, because how could you be in favor of a holocaust of animals? I mean, they're both holocausts. And Red Pill's like, one is used for the harvesting of meat for consumption. One isn't. And also, humans are different than animals.
And the animal holocaust as it is right now, do you consider that to be wrong?
No, I consider it yummy.
Okay, so my question in that case would be, what is it that's true of animals?
Oh, God. Okay, now we go on to a Vietnamese friend of Isaac's that he brings into every conversation, and the man's name is Nam Trat. He comes from Saigon, and he owns a taxi. It's actually like a bicycle, but it has like a little carriage in the back. It's for tourists. And he brings up Nam Trat in every conversation he has every day of his life. They are best friends. What is Nam Trat? It is an argument that this doofus fuckboy has concocted, and he's asked it to everyone from Sam Harris to Stefan Molyneux to you name it. Every time out, he thinks, I gotcha now, I gotcha. It's been answered and debunked a million times, but this man is a dumb, dense, fucking pathetic shit. And hey, Isaac, I'm moving to Toronto, and I am officially banning you from the Greater Toronto area. You're not allowed in my city. So you stay the fuck up there in Guelph, and if I catch you in my city, there will be consequences.
My question in that case would be, what is it that's true of animals that, if true of humans, would cause you to say that it is in fact ethical?
Right, so now he's going to erase all differences between human beings and every single animal. So you know how there's a spectrum? You know how fish are brain dead? You know how we don't eat a ton of animals because we find it morally reprehensible? There are reasons for that. There are reasons for the difference. There are arguments to be made as to which of those animals deserve to be on the good list versus the bad list. And I am very sympathetic to veganism and would love a world where we had more food options, more realistic ones, to supplement and ultimately replace what we currently have, which is a primarily meat-based diet. But people like this, Isaac is a loser. Isaac has no idea what he's doing. Isaac doesn't have an education. Isaac has no social charm. Isaac is not sexually successful in life. So he is not the guy for the job. Sorry. By the way, what is his job? What do you do? Oh yeah, so he's trying to say there's no real difference. Forget any unique moral consideration for your own species. Just give me traits. Give me traits. What's a trait that, if present in an animal, would make you not eat the animal? And you can name all these traits. You can name sentience, you can name brain function, you can name humanity. I mean, there's a lot that goes into that, and that's quite obvious to spot these differences. But he doesn't accept any answer. So this is where he exposes his Aspergerism.
They're not humans.
The trait is humanity. That's a quick, abbreviated way to say it.
Okay, so What exactly makes someone a human? Are we just talking about genetics there?
So now we're going to play stupid. And now, what is a human? Is a fish a human? Well, what is it about the human that is different than the fish? So like a child, he doesn't accept the answer, and he goes deeper. How about talking? The trait is talking. If you can communicate in a sufficiently advanced way, we shouldn't eat you. Okay, but does that mean that a person who can't talk, should we eat them? No, it doesn't, because they're human beings, they are sacred, they're our own species, and we've deemed it immoral to eat our own. Unnecessary and wrong. Okay, so are you saying that if dolphins could communicate with little clicks and stuff, then we shouldn't eat dolphins based off talking? Yes. Are you satisfied? I mean, it's one answer. It's not, he doesn't accept any answer, but it's interesting as a thought experiment just to say, it's talking, dude. Fish can't talk, eat them. Whales can talk, don't eat them.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So let's say that we slightly modify people. They still have the exact same consciousness, but their genetics are slightly altered.
So this is, again, painfully moronic. He now is trying to come up with a scenario, the same way I just did, where I say talking. If a creature can talk, we shouldn't eat it. And then he comes back with this genius response. What if a human can't talk? So now he's trying to say, what if there's a person that genetically is very much like a human, but isn't a human somehow? Can we eat him? It's like the most incredible waste of time. And this man is saying this in public, thinking he's onto a point.
So it's still the exact same minds of everyone currently alive. Their bodies could even look human, but we just changed the genes enough that they, can't interbreed, don't qualify or whatever.
No, if they are very much human, and if they're almost exactly a human, let's say it's, a Neanderthal. We shouldn't eat Neanderthals. And what he's describing, loosely, is a chimp, is a chimpanzee. And we should not eat chimps. And we don't. Okay? I mean, but yeah, Isaac, you got him. Whatever trait they name, just make some retarded thought experiment and enter into an absurd scenario, dive down one of your Spergy-ass rabbit holes, and at the end of it, we're all vegan.
In that case, would you say that it's ethical to Holocaust everybody?
He's back to the pro-Holocaust. Man, such solid bedrock with that line of attack. Guys, if you're not in favor of Isaac and his dietary habits, you're a monster. You're a fan of Holocausting things. Everyone who doesn't agree with me is pro-Holocaust.
Well, see, it's that you keep using the word Holocaust, right?
Inconceivable. You keep saying that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Now, Holocaust has the implication that you're executing people for no reason.
Look at the chat. Chat. And that is fish are brain dead. That's coming up in the Discord. That's my meme. There's a t-shirt. Go buy the shirt. And it's hysterical, and it's mocking these douchebags. And I'm pro-veganism. Oh, now Isaac is going to play stupid. No, Holocaust doesn't mean that. Isaac, Holocaust does mean that. When 99.9% of the universe thinks of one specific thing, okay, it's beyond genocide. And notice he doesn't say the word genocide because that does have a human component in the actual definition, as in the deliberate killing of a large group of people. So he doesn't say the animal genocide. He says the Holocaust, which is destruction or slaughter on a mass scale. Now, that's all well and good that your definition doesn't have the word people in it, but Holocaust is understood by everyone on the planet as meaning the killing of people, and specifically the killing of the Jews in the 1940s. That's what the Holocaust means. So you can take your dorky geeking out session about the actual definition doesn't say humans and shove it up your fallopian tube, you Canadian cunt rag.
Right? No, but when we slaughter animals, we're slaughtering them for a very clear reason. We want to eat them.
Okay, so yeah, I'm against the eating of animals, so it doesn't really compute. Go back. What's my next line of attack?
Okay, so there's two problems with that. So the first is just that what you said is false. Holocaust doesn't imply no reason. But the more important and the second one is that you didn't answer the...
No practical reason.
Yeah, not all reasons are created equal.
I think that someone would say that Hitler had reasons, right? But
okay, well, killing animals to eat them is a better reason than killing the Jews to rid your country of the Jews.
Presumably.
Yeah, but I mean, slaughtering an animal.
You won't look at the definition of Holocaust.
If you just want to keep on, you just keep on talking, or.
Oh no, that's just Isaac not understanding how to talk to someone. Oh yeah, but he's poning you in the debate because he talked over you. Yeah.
Do your own AMA, man.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Okay.
Like, the whole reason that we're slaughtering animals is to eat them. That's a direct, practical reason to do so.
Exactly. There is no direct, practical reason to kill human beings who are innocent because it's atrocious, it is murder, it's mass murder. Killing animals for the point of eating them is a different moral proposition. Now, that is obvious to any normal human being. Isaac tries to forget those differences because humans are no different than animals except when humans are different than animals.
Okay. But did you catch both of my points there, though? Well, did you catch both of my points?
Look, I'll just tell you right now. I mean, if you want to be vegan, fine, okay? You want to convince me to be a vegan? I ain't gonna do it. You know, I love my animal protein. You know, and I don't have a problem with the little lambs being slaughtered and eating, a rack of lamb. I'm fine with it.
Right, but
Veal too, for that matter.
Addressing my 2 points, though.
So he just went to, you can't defend your position. So basically he's saying, you're not addressing my point because my point is a series of argumentative traps and pitfalls that you have no escape from. And Coach Red Pill is like, look, if you want to be a vegan, be a vegan. It's not working on me. You're unconvincing. You've said nothing. And Isaac's like, no, it's not working. What? Abort. So he goes into like ad hom bullshit.
Yeah, I am a human being, okay?
Red
I
Pill,
evolved
can you repeat my 2 points to me?
I don't even know what they were.
No one knows what they fucking are, you asshole. 2 points. He has it listed down. Guy has like notes. He's like, point 1, premise 1, established, done. Repeat back my 2 points. What are you, a parent? What did I say to you? Repeat back what I said. It's not a pop quiz, Isaac. Shut your fucking hole.
Right. So you're just rambling.
Go ahead.
So I'm just going to make the points again. So the first...
Here they are, guys. It's rock solid. Holocausts are bad, yes? Okay, well then you should be against animal holocausts.
First, which I really don't care to debate this.
I don't care to debate it. Then why are you on an AMA harassing a dude, some meat eater, about why he eats meat? That's called you debating him.
It's not important to me.
If it's not important to you, why are you there?
But you're not going to find anything in the definition of Holocaust about...
You're a goddamn cunt.
In the definition of Holocaust about, reasons, right?
Yeah, you're not going to find anything on Holocaust about reasons except for it's all over the place. Namely, it mentions the mass murder of Jews. And historically, there was a reason for that. So why do you think the Jews, the Nazis, are in the definition of Holocaust? The dude is literally wasting everyone's time being obtuse about the fact that Holocaust is referencing the genocide of Jews during Nazi Germany. But no, Isaac, I guess it doesn't mean that. So I guess if I asked 99 out of 100 people what the Holocaust is, and their answer would include that very thing, but I guess that's just a mistake. That's an accident. Yeah, probably if I asked 100 people, what is the Holocaust? They'd be like, oh, it's what's happening to the cows right now. You're a cunt, dude.
Like a Holocaust is slaughter or destruction on a mass scale. Capital H Holocaust, that's like the Jewish Holocaust.
There's no capital H, lowercase h. No, there's Holocaust. Look how he's diving in. Let's slice into the word Holocaust. It's my key ingredient to winning people over and making them vegans. Ooh.
The Nazi Holocaust wasn't just Jews killed, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. You know that there were more than Jews killed in the Holocaust? Oh, Isaac, it's almost like you went to college, but you didn't.
But you're not going to find anything about reasons. So you're trying to disqualify the animal holocaust as a holocaust.
The animal holocaust is like a thing. So him in his bubble is an accepted phrase. The animal holocaust. Oh, okay. What? Christ. He doesn't understand diddly dick.
Caused by appealing to something that's not even in the definition. But I don't even care about that. That's just one point. Let me make the other point. Please.
You're so charming, Isaac. You're winning over Coach Red Pill. I think he's about to break. Shame him about being pro-Holocaust again. It's working so far.
Please.
You're using the term
1 second. Let me make the other point.
The reason. No.
That point isn't that important.
It's that point isn't that important. Then why have you harped on it the whole time? You started by saying, hey, you're against Holocausts, right? Okay, what about the animal Holocaust? That's your whole point. And now he's like, it's not important, whatever, move on.
That's just a semantic.
Yes, it is.
It's just semantics. Yeah, it's just semantics. Manslaughter, murder, premeditated murder. It's just words. What is the big deal with words?
It is if you're addressing it. So I'm going to respond.
I can just say...
He's just obstinate. He's just dumb. He's just talking over people because he's performing for his audience. He's posting this shit up at his channel, no matter what.
Well, I can just say instead of Holocaust, let's just replace it with the meaning.
This is boring.
Well, instead of
this is dull. This is dull and boring.
Yeah, I think. Why don't we?
I think that.
Well, wait a sec, Red Pill. I think you're not able to address my critique.
Oh yeah, he can't address it. It's impossible. I win. I win because I declared I won, and that is number 2. You can't defend your position.
I think that I've got you in the corner and
fine.
you don't know how to reply.
Sure. Okay, fine.
Uh-oh, look what just came on screen. The vegan agenda. That's right. There was a fan of mine. He had breached their security, I guess. I don't know. He's behind enemy lines.
There's 2 points being made.
2 points, guys. It's a 2-point plan. Okay? If you agree with point 1, and you have to because it's just true, then I will present to you point 2, and point 2 is rock solid, and at point 3 is you're a vegan. So 1, 2, 3, you're a vegan. Simple as that, guys. 2 points. Come on now.
So the first is that when you say, Holocaust has reasons in the definition, then try to disqualify the animal Holocaust as a Holocaust.
I said that.
You're just trying to avoid letting me make the point. I'm trying to get the point across, Red Pill, right? I'm just pointing out that's not in the definition. It is a Holocaust by the definition.
No, it's not.
But if you don't like the word, we can just replace it with what I mean to say, what I take Holocaust to mean, which is just destruction or slaughter on a mass scale.
Slaughter on a mass scale, yes, we agree. It's for the harvesting of meat. There is a purpose to it, a valid purpose, unlike the killing of innocent human beings, who are not eaten, they're dumped in mass graves.
Right. Now, the second and far more important point is that you didn't actually address my question.
Because the framing of the question was not valid. That's like saying, have you stopped beating your wife? Wait a minute. First of all, I'm not married. Second of all, I didn't beat my wife to start with. No, just answer the question, dude. The question.
Right. You just started to say it's not a Holocaust. The question that I asked was, what is it that's true?
Oh, we're back to Nam Trat.
True of animals that, if true of humans, would cause you to say that it would be ethical to Holocaust?
Well, if humans were animals with low brain function and we needed to eat, then it would probably be moral. Kind of like it was moral when those plane crash survivors decided to consume the flesh of some of the dead people. Not something that they would usually do, but out of necessity, there was a practical reason for them to do that. But once again, he's playing with the totally retarded point, which is he's trying to eradicate the differences between animals and human beings. And this stupidity is on repeat. It goes over and over again. He never learns anything because he is retarded. The dude is incapable of seeing what a dumb fuck he is.
Or if you want me to replace the word with slaughter them on a mass scale, I can do that.
I answered your question. I said the animals aren't humans.
Yes, exactly. There's a difference. No. But let's pretend like they were the same. Come on.
Right. So then, do you remember my follow-up to that? I'm sorry, I should have said the follow-up and not the initial
you
question.
said, and then you tried to sort of tried to say, okay, so where is the line where on the sliding scale, on the gray scale, from humans to animals?
Well, wait 1 second. So let's just clear something up. So I actually said something out of order there. I backed up one question before the question I had you at. So
do you hear the way he thinks and he operates? He is socially inept. He's like, there was an order. So the question number 1 was here, and then there was question 2, and then the premise and the thing. What are you doing, dude? Get laid.
Okay, do I have to keep on listening to this guy because he's boring?
Tell me about it.
1 second. The question
is really boring.
We can sorry, Isaac.
Yeah, can you mute him?
Another victory for veganism. We should all be so thankful that Isaac is leading the charge.
Because he
keeps on.
Yeah, that's me.
Was that Doobie? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was me. Hi.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think
can I get a last word in here?
Thank you.
Sorry, Isaac. I don't think he's interested.
Just mute him because he's dull as fuck.
Mute that clout-chasing nerd.
All right, so you purposely go after people with a large platform to get your vegan message out there?
That is part of what I do, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. You're just a fucking number chaser. All right.
Well, wait. What's the negativity there about wanting to get out to as many people as I can?
No, you just want to use other people's platforms instead of building one for yourself.
Sinatra, did I host you on my channel when I had more subs than you?
Yeah, but not by much.
Yeah,
you had 18 and I had 15.
But just to be...
But not that big of a deal.
But okay.
And you still have 18 and I have 180. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to acknowledge when someone does better on YouTube. Good for you for doing well, honestly. But the point I was making there is just that it's not as if the only thing I care about here is the number of views that the person I'm talking to has, right? I'll talk to people who have smaller platforms than I do. Just saying.
But no, you literally just said you go after people purposely with a bigger platform.
That is one of the things that I do, but that doesn't mean that I'll exclusively talk to people with bigger platforms.
I don't know about that. Your fucking Twitter profile says that you're like boasting that Devon Tracey won't talk to you.
Oh yeah, Devon is horrified to debate me.
Yeah, I'm sure he's very scared.
Well, he knows that I'll wreck him just like I wrecked you, right? You ended up saying it's fine to Holocaust the disabled. You think people are going to agree with that? Try to
he
get
just wants to monopolize the conversation. And he wants the last word. And okay,
well,
I'll tell you the two things
he's
he's
not
doing.
replying to the critique, right? So
you can't defend your position, dude. Reply to the critique. Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
so
can I answer?
Let's be clear about what the critique is. I accidentally backed up one step too far, so I backed up to the initial question, which is what's the difference that makes it ethical to Holocaust one, but not.
Oh, we're back to the word Holocaust. I thought you had yielded on that point. I thought it was mass slaughter. And that you realized that there's a problem with calling it a Holocaust because it is not one. But the definition... Words only mean what we all agreed they mean. And the word Holocaust, we all agree, means the slaughter of humans. So you cannot piggyback on the connotation of the word Holocaust and apply it to your cause and think that you've done something. It is a shambolic, low IQ move that anyone could see through.
Okay, I'm going to hang up.
We were actually one question past that. We were actually one question past that.
Shut up with the fucking order of your questions. You are literally autistic.
As a reductio on your answer to the question.
Control this AMA. Control it. Control.
Yeah, Isaac, sorry, I think we gotta...
Okay, Red Pill, I think you have no argument.
And so what you're witnessing right here is every conversation he has on this ends up with this level of frustrating back and forth. He doesn't know how to talk to people. He is uncharitable, he's obnoxious, he's stupid, he's repetitive, he's pointless, he's wrong. I mean, it's just amazing.
You said, I'm a subjectivist, but there's something that's objectively wrong, right? And then the third contradiction is that the trait is the inability to create, yet it's not the case that it's ethical to Holocaust the people who aren't able to create. So now we're back to my line of questioning, aren't we, Sinatra? What's the trait? What's true of animals that if true of humans?
The trait that distinguishes you?
No. See, you don't understand how I work, Sinatra, okay? I'm happy to let you ask questions when you're not dodging a line of questioning. No. I don't humor dodging, right? No. Slow down. What you said earlier was that the trait is the inability to create, right? So we have disabled people who can't create to any greater degree than a cow. You said it was fine to Holocaust those people. You stop. You said it's stop. Right, now you said now. You said that it's the case that if there's a disabled person...
He's a fucking asshole. Holy...
Answer to the question.
Isaac, I think...
Control it.
Yeah, Isaac, sorry, I think we gotta...
Okay, Red Pill, I think you have no argument.
Yeah, Red Pill, you have no argument. Great. He declared it, so I guess it's true. Ironically, his argument that Red Pill has no argument is not an argument. But yeah, there's no way to beat the dude. I mean, come on. He said Holocaust. He said Nam Trat. I mean, bro, he murked you, man.
I think you're not able to address the critique.
And communist, okay?
I'm not a communist. Why would you think I'm a communist?
They keep on going
you can't address the critique.
On and on.
The guy is a fucking moron.
Hey, Red Pill, answer the question. Do you think it's ethical?
Okay, I'm going to answer both
Holocaust everyone if we
because the guy
is
a fucking
same minds
moron
ethical to Holocaust them?
who doesn't.
He went back to Holocaust. You just hear this little limp bitch in the background, just in northern Canada, talking about Holocaust. Holocaust. Shut up. No one cares.
He doesn't want me to answer. He just wants to score points. Okay, and the fact is, at the very beginning of the conversation, he said, "I don't want to
And it's over. That's how it ended. Wow. Jesus. It is such a trash fire. My lord. I am very happy to have brought that to you. Isaac predictably will do a 5-hour stream reacting to all the points in order. Here's point what, here point. Isaac, you're a fucking loser. Give up. Goodbye. I've spoken.